Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Master of Orion. We have got a new update on the early access number 3, which is among a lot of other things, including espionage, which has been in the game for in some way for well since the beginning, with certain upgrades and research text that you could do, but haven't really had any implementation in terms of actual espionage or counter espionage. That's all in now, and I can't wait to see how that works. Apart from that, we also have independent planets, which is something very similar to what you get in Civ 5, with small empires, only one planet or maybe one system big. I'm not quite sure, which will give you quests and what have you. So looking forward to seeing that as well. There's also economic victory and a lot of other stuff. Well, there's a long bug list, but I haven't really gotten into it. What I'm really hoping to see in terms of ship design and tactical combat is more things that you can do in tactical combat and more things that you can do in ship design to really maximize your potential in your fleets, so that the various ship designs actually have an effect when you do the battles. And those two things are, of course, interconnected quite heavily. I'm also hoping to see more competitiveness from the AI in the late game, especially. In early access 2, on very hard difficulty, the AI was competitive, I think, in the early game and maybe the first part of the mid game, but after a certain point, it just got crushed because it didn't produce anything apart greater than the cruiser ship level, and it relied far too heavily on frigates and obsolete designs. Hopefully, that has been tweaked. But I'm looking very much forward to seeing how they are developing this early access. Master of Orion up. Oh, I just clicked continue. That was completely unintentional. Okay, thanks. Menu, please. Um, they have been releasing fairly regularly in the early access part of this development. They haven't been too forthcoming with information and statuses and like a release plan, but they have been regular in their updates. And well, I much prefer regular updates to regular information. It'd be nice if we could have both, but this seems like they're really making some headway into the design. Whether or not that will end up with a game that is a rival to Master of Orion 2 remains to be seen. They still have some ways to go, I would say, but it's looking pretty good. There are also a host of tweaks in terms of the different traits that each race has, and of course, we have two new races, which is pretty damn awesome. The Darloks here and the Silicoids. And I think honestly, I'll play as one of these. Let me just see if there's anything new here. It seems pretty much, without going into to details, I couldn't remember possibly what the various traits cost in early access 2, but I don't see a lot more in terms of traits that you can choose. And of course, we played with the custom race in our last playthrough, so this time I think we'll go with either the Darloks, who have what kind of traits? Assimilation power 25%. So that means that when someone invades the Dalek, it's harder to assimilate them, is how I read this. So it's not actually a buff for the Dalek, it's a debuff for everyone else, I guess. Higher security, which means defense against espionage. Better spies. Ship improvements, stealth. Can get closer to opponents without being detected. Okay, interesting, but probably more useful in a multiplayer environment, I would assume. And they start with the government tech. How about the Silicoids? They have a
Alone in their
large
unique
homeworld, which is
composition,
nice.
the Silicoid are an ancient race of
They're
silicon-based
like
life
Inferno,
forms from the planet
and Inferno
Chrysaor.
is their uber planet
Their
actually.
impressively long lifespans and abysmally low birth
Very
rates
bad
have resulted
research,
in
so
a
that's a debuff.
civilization of
Food
relatively few
consumption, they don't
individuals
eat,
with lots of experience.
and they don't produce food.
The
So
oldest
they are
among them
kind
is
of
known as the
similar to the
Keystone,
mech class.
coexisting in a sprawling
Well, they
jungled
actually
network
need some
filled
food.
with incessant
Okay,
chattering.
let's do the
Alone
silicoids.
in their
That'll
unique
also give us the
composition,
debuff to
the
research, which I
Silicoid are an
feel
ancient race of
is a
silicon-based life
significant debuff
forms from the
because, of
planet
course,
Chrysaor.
research rules
Their
in Master
impressively
of
long
Orion,
lifespans and abysmally
and it
low
always
birth
has.
rates have resulted
Let's
in a
go with them.
civilization.
Another thing that you can do now is you can put the galaxy size up to huge. I'm not gonna do that because even on the small galaxy size, a game takes like at least, well, I don't know, 200 or 300 turns to complete. At least it did, and I want to keep myself ready in case that they suddenly push out a new release for Master of Orion to be able to begin a new game fairly quickly. We're going to go for very hard, obviously, and we can't put more. I would actually like if the developers could put in more AI opponents, despite the fact that we are on a small galaxy. If I want a heavily contested and crowded galaxy, that should kind of be my choice to make, I think. So if you could up this to like 8, really, even though it would be very crowded, then I think that'd be nice. I can't remember what this actually does, so we'll leave it at average. And what do we have here? Minor civilizations. Here we go. This is the um, new choice, and we're definitely gonna put them on. And that's balanced. That's nice. And all of the victory conditions are on. That's cool. I'm just gonna keep it as a circle galaxy. That's fine. Let's play against the Daleks. So they'll be hard to detect. And then let's put, I don't know, the Cylons should be very competitive because we have a debuff to research, and of course they have a massive buff. So they'll outperform us on research. And sure, the Klagon, let's leave them there. All right, cool. Let's get into it. This is going to be, well, I'm really looking forward to this. I love it when they put out a new release in the early access program. It's just
Even more
so
so
exciting,
than
I think.
any other race.
Skip the intro. We've heard that before.
You are greeted, Keystone. This one is Fulcrum Sandabar. You can rely on this one.
Okay, thanks. Now, I seem to remember reading that you could actually make the tutorial person shut up. Disable advisor tip. Yes, I have been looking forward to this. Very good. Anything else new here which we haven't seen? No, this seems fairly uh, familiar. Okay, leave that as it is. Awesome. So, where are we at? Are we starting with a colony ship now? Okay, that's new. Before when you started the game, you had like one turn from finishing your first colony ship. So now they're just letting you start with a colony ship. I love the ship designs though. These are awesome looking for our Crystalline race here. So where are we actually at? I seem to be missing my pop-up. Where is my fleet preview thing? That's odd. Did I accidentally turn that off somehow? Disable GNN, sure. Disable advisors. I don't see anything here that should remove my fleet view. Fleet management. Skip fleet, set fleet to guard, colonize, blah 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 blah, and scrap ship. And I think there might be both a frigate and a colony ship in here. That's odd. Okay, come here. Yeah, I'm definitely missing some buttons here. Let me just try and restart the game real quick, and I'll splice the videos together in post-production. 1 second, I'll be right back, and we're back. And reloading the game seemed to have the desired effect. We can now see our fleet view here and our interactions down here. And we actually have 2 scouts, a frigate, and a colony ship, which is 2 scouts and a colony ship more than we had in early access 2. So I guess that they have felt that to be a necessity. I don't really know why. But that's nice. We are beginning quite close to the galactic core, which may or may not be an advantage. Let's send 1 scout here, and it has a gas giant, which is nice. We're gonna send 1 scout ship here, which is the least likely. But it does have 2 planets. Okay. So which one of these 2 systems are we more likely to settle? It's hard to tell. These 2 look like medium planets. This may be a gas giant. So let's put our colony ship and our frigate for protection into this system over here, and that'll be good enough. And where do we want to go? So we have scout ships. Actually, we should build a space factory to get our gas giant harvested as quickly as possible. And apart from that, we're just gonna go research. Food is an irrelevance for our race, so that's nice. And where do we want to go on research? Let's have a look at the tech tree, see if anything has changed dramatically in the first few techs here. We still have the hydroponic farm. Oh, the automatic factory usually is a given. We start with government. No, we didn't start with government. I thought we started with government. Probably just misread that. Okay, so we're definitely gonna go physics to get the automated factory, and after that probably engineering to unlock our destroyer. We will see. Now, should we put more people on physics? I wonder. We have a very good biome on a large world. Fairly average mineral, but no specials. And we started with the marine. Oh, we always did, I think. Yeah, I think so. We always had that. So how many? We could shave 7 turns off by adding 1 more turn to the space factory. Did I say 7? We could bring it down to 7 turns. Let's do that. And then let's see where this brings us. Okay. I feel that was very quick. It may just be because I remembered playing at a fairly late stage in the game where the AI turns took a while to process. But that was definitely quick. Let's come here and see how many. Oh, it's a 2-turn trip. I feel like there may be 2 exits from this system. But I still feel like putting my other scout ship down here as well, because there are certainly 3 exits here and 2 planets that we need to explore. Oh, Borat? No, it's a space pirate. Right. Okay, we can do nothing against them without scout ships. There were 2, but not the 2 directions I was expecting actually. Let's put our frigate at one of these planets, say that one. Oh, they just they just beamed into the system, so obviously we'll have to wait They are coming here. I don't think it'll take 5 turns. That's a lie. Let's have a look at that planet. A gas giant? Yes. So we were right about that one. Yeah, they just beamed right in. Now you come here. Check out that. Why did I go there? Ooh, a Gaia planet. Well, that's actually less useful for us because we don't need food. So, never mind. Let's send you here just to scout out this system. I feel that'll be useful. And then we will send, like I said, the frigate to here. We will have a medium planet abundant. Yeah, it's not great, it's not bad. Let's have a look here. Large abundant with artifacts. That's better. Even the biome is better, although we don't care about that. But the artifacts are going to be useful because we are slow at research, so we want to offset that somehow. Good. We can put people there. What's the use actually? It still says it'll grow the population. Ah, okay. So we still need this to grow our population. It's just that we don't consume any food. So when I say that the biome is not important, that's wrong. Okay. Well, that's fair. I suppose we'll put a couple of points into the starbase, although we won't actually be producing that. We'll just be waiting until we complete physics, and then we'll switch to automated factory. And at that point, we'll bring the guy down. But for now, he can work here a little bit. Oh, he can't actually produce. It's +1, no matter what, so he can't work there. Yeah, what about this mechanic? I guess I'll grow in 16 turns no matter what. So that means hydroponic farm and that kind of thing is very, very important for this race. It'll be really interesting to see how that works exactly. Here the cells are just completely grayed out, needing terraforming, but I do grow in 7 turns. Yeah, I don't know how that mechanic works. It'll be interesting to find out. Are they going to kill me? No, they are not. They can come and attack my planet and put a blockade around my home planet. I'd like to stop them from that. They have 6. Oh yeah, this is another new thing. They have changed the the combat rating of the fleet to an offensive and a defensive rating. So I have 555 and they have 06. So they have 0 offensive capabilities. That'll be fun to watch. Let's come back here and see if we can defend against this blockade, which they will probably set up. And yeah, let's put this scout this way. Although it'll take a while, it'll be our scout on this side of the galaxy, and then this scout will go this way. Probably the pirate base is down here, so I won't actually be bothering with that system right now. Going this way instead. Ooh, 4 systems, 4 planets of a fairly medium to large size. That seems like a good place to go. Alright. There's our space factory. Love that. Yeah. I'm a little bit nervous about my space factory, but I think I have time to build this one. My frigate should come back in time to take care of the pirates, I hope. Anything new here? It seems fairly standard. Can I build this on a gas giant? It used to be that I could build it only on the warp gates or the wormholes. Yeah, that'll be interesting to find out. And we have some production now. In one turn we can build a factory. So something, yeah, let's just start a colony ship. And then we will see. Yeah, we can leave them. Have they fixed that thing where you could... No, you still can only move one guy at a time. Now many people have asked for a way to move several pops at the same turn. At the same time in one click, but that seems to not be implemented yet. Alright, and we have another part. Oh, that's a disturbance. I wonder if that's a pirate fleet as well. It might be, because there's a pirate fleet there. Wonder if there are more pirates now than there were in Early Access 2, because 2 pirate bases this close together, I don't know, might be a little bit more than it used to. Physics research completed. Good.
With each new discovery, the knowledge.
Alright. What's this? We can upgrade our neutron blaster. Yeah, you can do that, but usually I won't be auto-updating my blueprints. What's wrong here? Oh, nothing. It's just a tech tree graphic. Alright, so where do we want to go? Yeah, we could go destroyers. What I really want, though, is the shields. Having the shields is just massively important in the early game when your opponent do not. On the other hand, getting this one with the hydroponic farm. What's this icon? Okay, our social advisors recommend this note. Is that new? It might be new. I can't remember seeing these advisor icons here. But yeah, getting the hydroponic farm especially, +2 food flat, and this one +1 food and +1 research, would be very good, since we can actually work the food in our systems. The only question is, will it make a difference in our population growth? I suppose we'll find out. So this will be a learning game to some extent. So pirates there, if they go and get us, we are boned. But we won't be deterred, we'll be scouting.
Was another primitive planet.
Oh, the first independent planet. Awesome.
Its dominant
Let's say hello. Hello. They are warriors, they have no resources, and they are neutral. So we can go and gift them something. We're not gonna, not right now. But that's awesome. Can I interact with them here? Yes, it seems I can. No quest given yet. I can make demands. I can give them gifts. They have 4 structures and 6 population. I guess this is their special trait, like if they had artifacts or whatever, I guess. What's the planet like? It's huge with dark quartz, terran in abundance. Pretty good planet. And this is supposed to be a general thing. The IPs, they have settled some fairly decent planets in general. Now, just to be sure that my space factory here doesn't get obliterated by the pirates, I am going to withdraw it to my frigate. And then he will go on blockade, and I will go and blow him up. And you can go back to producing our gas harvester. I could upgrade this to the frigate 2, which has a better blaster, I think. Let's actually just have a look at our ship design. Oh yeah, this has also been revamped, which is nice. Oh, let me just cancel. Okay, just a click will open it. That's fine. Frigate 2 has titanium armor, nuclear drive, laser cannons, and neutron blasters. These are point defense laser cannons, actually, in all directions. Neutron blasters to the front only. Okay, let's see if we could do something. So this is everything that we have. I can see, so I can filter and say, show me all my weapon systems. Oh, these are my potential weapon systems, not my actual weapon systems. All right. So, for example, if I want to put, why is there an exclamation mark here? Because that's a new attack. Neutron blaster? No. Is that an advisor indication saying that they like this one better? I don't know. And what are these? It's list form or icon form, so to speak. Yeah, good. Now the last couple of games we've gone heavy on the missiles, and yeah, that seems to be working fine. But well, anything seems to be working fine, honestly. I guess neutron blasters are all right. Do we have any more space? Where can I see it? Here? So if we went for 5, but that would be much too much. How about the? Yeah, I could go for a few more laser cannons. Why not? So we call that the frigate 3, I suppose. Do I have to do anything, or will it automatically call it the frigate 3? It did automatically call it the frigate 3. And then let's go ahead and upgrade it before we attack. It should be fairly cheap. It's a little bit more expensive than I thought, but okay. They have 3. Oh, we also get the starbase. Well, never mind then, you are boned. What's this? This is new. It's a stylized view. Okay, because we are scrolled all the way out. So we get a stylized view of the starbase. Then we see the actual ship when we move in. Alright, anything else new here? I don't see anything. We are engaging at extreme ranges. We have a 50 unit range. What do they have? They have a 50 unit range as well. Yeah, let's hang out here by the starbase, which has nuclear missiles. Okay, well, like I said, you are fairly screwed. Let's just let the starbase take care of that. We did actually take a little bit of damage, which was completely unnecessary, but attack colony? No, I don't want to attack my colony. Thank you very much. Okay, discovered a system down there. Okay, and that is broken. Good. And we discovered those guys. So where do we want to go? Just explore all of these planets, really. Okay. We also want to change this one to the automated factory. I didn't mean to actually scrap that one. Is it keeping the production that I had here? Let me just have a look here. Yeah, it is. So no problem. And didn't I leave him up here? Maybe I didn't. Okay. It seems to be growing in 2 turns. So let's keep an eye on that. And let's also change this to automated factory, which will be important for all of our planets. Biology, we can wait. We could get 3 turns. I feel 4 is enough. We can get a lot more research going that way. That'll be okay. Good. All right. Oh, already this one has grown. So it does grow. What are the mechanics here? Food from the planet is 1, based on the fact that we have a colony. The population make nothing. Modifiers is 100%. I don't know what that means. We consume nothing. So why is it 8 turns until our next pop? This is 2 turns until our next pop, and nothing we do will change that, apparently. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens when I build a hydroponic farm. If it actually goes down, I mean, I can produce them quicker, or it has no effect whatsoever. This may be apparent if you have played Master of Orion 2 and you remember how this race works. I do not. It has been years and years. So the pirates went back to where they came from. So we're just gonna continue. Okay, silence, I think. Yes. Hello, silence. We have much to learn from each other. Yes. Probably I have more to learn from you. You are on the way to get that anomaly. That is not something that I can change. So where do we want to send our frigate now? Oh, there's an anomaly here. I didn't see that. Was I told? I guess I was. I missed it. You should be growing... No, still 2 turns. Okay. No. This is the amount of turns. This means the next population will bring me up to 2. Yes. Right. Pardon me. I've been playing this game for like 70 hours and I still don't know the UI. Okay. Another gold planet. So a gold and a gem planet here. So we have a lot of money, potentially a lot of money there. This planet not terribly useful for us, but we'd like to get some money from the gas giant. What's that? That's another gold planet. 2 gold planets here as well, but rather small and not a lot of minerals. Okay, so that'll be interesting to find out what that does for us. Let's get the shields right away and probably go for the destroyer after that. And you'll come up here. Our scout, it can come up here. This is Cylon territory, I assume. So let's just find out what's up here. Hopefully we'll get either a ship or a good amount of money. You finished on the gas giant. That's nice. What's this? This is just a medium regular world. I suppose we'll be building some defenses. Now the only people I know about are the pirates and the Silence over here. So let's start by building up a military outpost in this location here. We have plenty of command points.
Arriving at the anomaly.
37 credits, right? That's the almost exact amount that we spent on upgrading our frigate. So I guess that's taken care of. And you have quite a trip there, you have quite a trip there. Yeah, I guess only 3 turns. Okay, so no exits from this system. Ooh, yes, we'd like that. Artifact and ultra rich. It's too bad it's a small world, but still it's pretty good and it's very defensible if we can grab this system or maybe even this system. Then these 2 systems are safe. Hey, how did you get there?
I am the mountain.
I guess you are on a expedition to an anomaly from down here. So that makes ooh, I want these two worlds here. This is probably even better than this one because it's larger. I don't know. But we want to settle either here or here post haste so that we can block off the Klagons, since they seem to be in this region of space over here. 4 worlds here. Good. Fairly average world there. How are we doing on those automated factories? It actually completed an automated factory without I noticed it, without me noticing it. You didn't. Well, you're going to be our test subject on the hydroponic farm then. You'll finish this, and then you will grow in 5 turns, and then we'll see what changes happen when we finish this one. And that'll be interesting. You'll get to complete your colony ship, and then hopefully we'll have learned something from the other planet before deciding to build up you. Good hydroponic farm. Sorry, automated factory, I should say. Yeah, so in 6 turns we'll know. It has grown, sorry. Oh, was that our... No, it was this plant. Am I crazy? I guess I'm crazy. A little bit more research into it, even though we're not getting a lot of research out of our pups, honestly. And you will continue to scout around here. No particular order. Frigate has returned. Good. This probably is safe, so let's leave the scouting of these areas for later. Now I could bring the frigate down here to counter the pirates and the Cylons, or I could bring it down here to check out the Klagons, but no, let's let the scout do that, and then let's go pirate hunting with the frigate. That's the point, actually. Maybe I want to redesign. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Maybe I want to redesign my frigate to include a bomb. Well, I can't do that without sacrificing the point defenses. Oh, there's a nice little icon here showing the point defense module. That's nice. No, we're just going to put a bomb on a destroyer like we always do, and that'll be good enough. Send the frigate down and keep scouting. Come up there. And so we have scouted all of these worlds. 2 artifacts and average planets, or 3 of them, kinda. So how are we doing on the hydroponic farm? 4 turns and 3 turns on the colony ship. So we have seen a pirate fleet here, so it makes me very happy because we have the frigate on the way. Oh, we have a civilization message here. They want the toxic processor technology. All right, I guess we'll try to go for that. Let me see. Where is the? I suppose. Oh, that's far in the future, I think. Yeah, it's all the way up there. Yeah, okay, it's gonna be a little while. I don't know if the quest will time out, so to speak. The exclamation mark means I have a quest. Seems like it, yes. And I guess we can't do anything. We could share charts. You want some money? What do you want to give me?
We require no less than this.
So that's 20.
We
Tell you
require
what,
no less than
you
this.
can have my trust. Would you give me 20?
We are rejoiced.
Guess that means yes. Okay. How about the Cylons?
Welcome back, stranger. I listen intently.
You'll give me
I find
10.
this an equitable
Would you also
arrangement.
give me 20?
I welcome every chance for cooperation.
It seems you did. No. I'm a complete idiot. Oh my god, that's just so painful. I offered them more than they asked for, and I bought their star systems. I didn't sell them mine. Alright, having lost all credibility as a Let's Play YouTube or whatever I want to call myself, I guess I'll take a break and rejoice in the fact that we have 21 and 23 planets, although we purchased them for 15 credits more than was actually asked. A quite interesting negotiation tactics there. I'm hopeful in that they will remember this in the future negotiations. I'll take a break here, and I'll be back with more idiotic negotiations. And see you next time. Bye for now.